Yo. We all have people that we don't like. And if you say there aren't people that you don't like, you're fucking lying. What are you lying for? The video literally just started. So yeah, I'm gonna be sharing people that I don't like. Boom. First up, haters. Now, most people think that haters are just anyone who criticizes you even slightly, but that's just an insane fib from the emotionally fragile. Most of the time, they're actually corny, rage-bait bastards who are genuinely past unemployment. I mean, if it's one of your friends hating, obviously that's some Kevin Hart type humor. But if it's complete random, it's like commenting on someone's post or something, it's just like, at what point would it be an insult or advice to tell you to go get a fucking hobby or something? Like anything other than just spreading misery for what? The trolling? I mean, trolling is like some 2024 shit. Give it the times, you fucking hunky ass nigga. And then speaking of shit, we gotta leave in 2024. Smelly, oh my god. If you stink in the year 2025, holy shit, we should have left your ass behind like Vex Bucks. I mean, the clock will literally strike 12 a.m. and they'll be like, I haven't showered since last year. Except that's not a corny New Year's joke, they're being dead ass. I think smelly niggas really like peak in school though, cause they just be, they think they be slick with it. Cause see, in middle school, they're literally shitty level 1 grunts dousing their must in body spray. But in high school, they upgraded to cologne. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, you still smell like horse ass though. It doesn't even matter how much you try to max the scent, and that's not even to mention the fact that they'll literally hotbox a classroom with their eccentric odors. I mean, schools be like dress coding people, they're coming up with 1984 type rules, but what we really need is a scent code to prevent niggas that really think they can just get away with not putting soap between their ass cheeks. I mean, I'd rather do the Tide Pod challenge again than be trapped in a room with a nigga that smells like a fucking zoo. Annoying people. Now, it's one thing to be so socially inept that you don't even realize when you're being irritating as hell. And I low-key kind of feel bad for them because they're just being themselves. They just need to tone it down a little bit. But it's another thing to be annoying on purpose for attention or something. That's literally something that a 6-year-old does to get their parents' attention. So if you're over the age of 6 years old, please cut the attention-seeking shit out. Please. And people that just act like they're tough, they're honestly just funny to me. You're 5'2", 97 pounds. Acting like you know how to fight while throwing like pure haymakers or some shit. They act the role play like they're armed and dangerous, but they don't got no Gen 5s or switches or shell catchers with more augment than a fucking Call of Duty gun. Ensuring that my case goes unsolved. A stiff breeze will blow your flat Stanley ass away. I guarantee you. And they know this too. This is why they act all big and bad. In reality, it's a coping mechanism. Because they know they ain't shit. And if they are physically strong, they're mentally flat Stanley. Like, do not forget that. Always fucking troll them and make sure you get shot. Alright, people that are always on a soapbox. You're not at a TED Talk. Stop trying to be forcefully inspirational and talk down to other people like they're dogs because you want to feel smart. You're talking about a life lesson that people learn when they're 5 years old. I learned this lesson when I was watching Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. What the fuck are you on about? Shut your condescending, pseudo-intellectual, justice, all fucking righteous fucking Nick Redditor ass up. Like, every interaction you have is not a chance to epically own someone. Please allocate time to developing actual social skills instead of thinking that the interactions that you have with literal strangers via the internet will translate in any way, shape, or form to the real world. And by the way, watching a TikTok or God forbid, reading someone's comment does not mean that you know what you're talking about, you fucking yap star. Thank you. Unfunny people just piss me off. I can feel that you're trying too hard to be funny and you're missing the point of even being funny in the first place. Like, this video will probably take me a week to write, and that's not just because I'm trying to make it good or funny. No, it's because I'm fucking lazy. And yet, I'm still sure at least one of you will laugh at least once. Please. Like, I don't know why they just try too hard. And when you tell them they're being unfunny, they pull a classic, oh, I wasn't trying to be funny. Oh, I wasn't joking. What do you mean dark humor isn't funny? Spamming the N-word is hilarious, right, nigga? God, and porn addicts' level of degeneracy is unrivaled. It's just completely unmatched. I'm talking, these are the same people that literally construct Pringles can contraptions. If you build a Pringles can contraption, you need to face jail time. Matter of fact, you need to face hell time. They can't even look at a member of the opposite gender in a non-sexual light. Shit, if it progresses to a certain level, they can't even see members of the same gender in the same light. I mean, it's just the fact that sex and porn damn near becomes a part of their personality. Like, we get it. Alright, you fiddle with yourself on a day-to-day basis, but why are we able to gauge that just from how you act? Just from the things that you say? Like, why is your mission to let everybody in a 3-mile radius know, what you do in your free time? I've known people that have literally had a wild night featuring a can of WD-40, a Nike glove, and fucking cooking oil as lubricant. And no, I'm not joking. I'm being dead. People go to insane lengths just to feel a few moments of pleasure. Like in freshman year, apparently, there was a girl who was doing insane things to herself in a U.S. history class. Like, what is the world coming to? What is wrong with... And just to make matters worse, in science class, I literally sat across from her. I mean, that just goes to show you that these deviants are all around us. It doesn't matter where you go, parks, McDonald's, they're always gonna be there just fucking themselves. And I'm not saying that, toying with yourself is evil and should be eradicated, but all I'm saying is that if it gets to a point where it's embedded into your daily schedule every day, multiple times a day, you need to become a Buddhist monk in the mountains, denying yourself all pleasure or some shit so you can be reincarnated as a chipmunk. God, and judgmental people, yo. I'ma just keep it real. I literally used to be one of them. I would just really weirded out by shit and would just judge people all the time, okay? But I'm not even on with you. The people that were judging were kind of worthy of it. I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of worthy of it. But I'm not gonna sit here to justify it because I was worthy of it. Everybody's worthy of it, actually. But you know what? I feel like as long as you're just not hurting anyone or, committing an act of domestic terrorism, it really does not matter. I feel like judging people, it kind of stems from a place of jealousy. Seeing people just be comfortable with being themselves. Real no, it's hella corny to conform, just because you're scared of being judged and perceived. Because no matter what, you're gonna be perceived and judged regardless. You could be literally a model citizen, you're still gonna be judged by other people. Just live your life. Because when you're on your deathbed, you're gonna regret all the things you didn't do more than the things that you did do. And I feel like this fear of being judged causes people who aren't themselves to try and pander and please every person they meet. Like, bro, I can feel you switching up. Shit, sometimes you can literally even witness their mannerisms change before you. You can't win everyone over, man. And I know people-pleasing behavior is usually from being bullied for being different or something like that. But I'm gonna tell you what my mom used to say to me. Fuck them niggas. People are always gonna judge you for not being like them. And you can't always dwell on that, man. I mean, not everyone's going to like you, but that doesn't mean that you have to obliterate your own self-respect just to kick it with them. Like, that's literally insane. And people that can't sit down and be humble, always trying to rub some shit in your face and brag like, yo, it's great that you're up and you're doing well, okay? But damn, at least spread joy with the fact that you're up. Like, why do you have to be a dickhead? I genuinely do not understand it. A false sense of superiority? I mean, you're literally taking cheap shots at someone you think is lesser than you. There's nothing superior or grand about that. You're literally just an asshole. I mean, if you're just flexing a win in a game or something small, then, it's not that deep. But if you're flexing money or clothes or something material, shoot, even something like spiritual or mental, you're corny. You're corny as hell. I'm sorry, but I have to be the one to tell you that, but you're corny. You're clearly lost. I mean, you can feel proud and celebrate the fact that you made it, right? But please be humble about it. Don't be a fucking passive-aggressive people. I'm not gonna lie, are genuinely weird as hell. Why are you giving me subliminals to hint that you don't like me? Why do I have to decipher your feelings about me? Like, why don't you just say it with your chest? I don't get it. You hang around someone you either don't like or did something to you that you don't like. So instead of removing yourself from the situation, stop being around them or something, you give them Blue's Clues and act like a 7-year-old in order to make the fact that you don't like them a secret. What is wrong with you? Where did you develop your social skills? The asylum? It really just does not add up. Just please be normal. Be a normal human being. Be socially adjusted, please. And finally, people who are literally unable to self-reflect or just completely lack a conscience. Why do I have to think for you? You have a big-ass brain in your skull, and yet you want me to perform double the operations on my shit, overclocking my brain because you can't understand the simplicity of your actions have consequences. But nah, that's just too hard. So everything in your life is someone else's fault, even though though we're all human beings with free ass will, you do get to choose how you react to things, that happen to you. But no. Just because things aren't going how you want them to in life doesn't mean that justifies you to act like a complete piece of shit or stoop down to a lower level. Like, there's no justification for anything less than 100% effort when it comes to the things that you do in life. Please explain to me in detail why you believe that selling yourself short and making an ass of yourself is going to affect anyone else besides you at the end of the day. As a matter of fact, no, actually, because they could probably write me a 10-page essay about how anything affects them, because these types of people are completely self-absorbed. All their problems mostly come from internal conflicts, but if they ever admitted that, it would shatter their ego, which is why they're, also most of the time a soapbox niggas that want to morally grandstand and that want to be tough niggas too. They want you to believe that they're more than what they think they are, because they feel the need to project their insecurities upon other people, not knowing this is a cycle. And shit, even when they do know they're perpetuating a cycle, man, they don't care. They have a fuck the world type mentality, so they couldn't care less about anyone or anything that isn't directly related to them and their needs. And if you're anything less than them and their needs, they don't give a shit about you. Literally the same people where you ask them a hypothetical question, they're like, but that would never happen. Like, Nick, are you slow on purpose or what? I desperately want to know. But moral of the story, live your best life no matter what. But just think about how you'll be remembered when you're gone. Do you want to be remembered as a real nigga or an annoying fucking attention-seeking fucking soapbox fucking passive-aggressive bastard? Yeah, I know, real hard choice there. Okay, bye.